Hey everyone, I'm Ashley from Expat Housing Network, and in today's video I'm going to share with you our #1 search platform that we recommend to any expat home buyer looking to buy a home in the Netherlands, and that is Funda. Now the main reason we recommend Funda is because almost every single property that gets sold in the Netherlands gets listed on Funda. It is the highest visited website with over 50 million website viewers per month. It's really in the best interest of sellers and selling agents to list their properties on the site to get the most eyes, most bids, and highest offers. As for the properties that are not listed on Funda, these are typically the more expensive properties where the sellers prefer not to list them publicly. So think north of 1.5–2 million euros per property. So for most people living here in the Netherlands, Funda is hands down the #1 search platform that you want to keep your eyes on. Now, another reason why we always recommend Funda to the expat community is because Funda offers its website in both English and in Dutch. Now, I strongly feel that it's very important to learn the local language when you're living in a foreign country, at least the basics, the pleasantries. That being said, buying a house is a big decision. It's most likely one of your biggest financial investments in your entire life. So having a platform that offers its service in either your first or second language, at least a language that you're more familiar with, that is something that is really helpful to help ease and smooth an already complex process. So now that you know about Funda and why we always recommend it to the expat community, let's dive in and explore how you might use it to increase your chances of success in the Dutch housing market. Let's get to it.
Here is Funda's website. You can start by entering your city or region in which you're looking to buy. Next, you'll want to select your maximum budget. We always recommend looking for properties around 15 to 20% below your maximum budget. So I'll go ahead and select 450. So here you'll see the properties. On the left-hand side, you can filter through various characteristics of a property, such as neighborhood, number of rooms, year the property was built, and so on. But the most important filters that you need to pay attention to are status and days on Funda. For status, you definitely want to make sure that the property is still available, especially in this heated market. The days on Funda filter will help you identify which properties have been recently added. This is because the market moves incredibly quick, and if you wait too long, sometimes even just by one day, you can lose out on the opportunity to schedule a viewing. But a good way to increase your chances of success is to create a reminder for your specified filter. When you do this, Funda will send you an email notification anytime a property that matches your profile gets added to their platform. You can also use their map view to get a more visual idea of the location of the properties, just like this. Now let's take a look at a property. How about this one in Amsterdam West? Okay, so as you can see, Funda details pretty much everything you need to know about the listing. We won't go into every feature in this video, but here are some important characteristics you'll want to pay attention to. If you see a property and you want to schedule a viewing, here you can directly book via the Funda app. We always suggest booking directly via Funda because this gets you into the selling agent system, especially if you call them out of office hours or on a weekend. Generally speaking, selling agents will prioritize those that go through a direct booking. The next feature to pay attention to is the price per square meter. Rather than looking at the asking price, this is a better metric to use when comparing between properties. Next is the VVE, which in Dutch is the acronym for a homeowners association. They are responsible for maintaining the buildings, such as taking care of the roof, windows, cleaning common areas such as entryways, etc. This mostly applies to properties in apartment buildings, but it also applies for multi-floor houses that have been split into separate units, for example, like duplexes or triplexes. On average, you can take into account that you'll pay about €1.20 to €1.60 per square meter to your VVE for service fees. Now, if you see that the VVE's monthly cost is below or above the average, this is a good indication that you might want to ask the selling agent about this. Why is it so low or why is it so high? Or look into the VVE planning documents to see why this might be the case. Next, you have the energy label, with A being most efficient and G and F being quite low and inefficient. This is important as the energy label will affect how much you'll be paying in utilities per month, and this will affect the actual value of the home when comparing to a similar property with greater opportunity for improvement, for example. If the energy label is low, this isn't a red flag to not buy a property, but what will be important is to look into what can be done to improve this rating and how much that might cost. If it's an easy fix, that's something to consider. If it's going to be incredibly expensive with permit applications and so on, this might be a red flag.
And that's that. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope that it helps give you a little bit more confidence and a little bit more insight as you navigate this already complex yet very exciting process. Now, if you're curious to learn more about your home buying options or you'd like to get some more resources to help you along the way, definitely check out expathousingnetwork.nl. Here you can learn more about our upcoming info sessions, get an estimate of your purchasing costs, check out our extensive library of blogs and resources, or even speak to a real person by scheduling a video call with our expat housing specialists. Until then, good luck with your search, and I hope to see you next time. Cutscenes!